Iron Banner? Valor? AD hashtag. Whoa. Oh, that's somebody in my team. I was like, what the hell? That you can just send clan messages in the game? I didn't even know you could do that. It's week 3, finally. Alright, let's see. Reach 1570. I already did that. Collect map fragments, sure. Visit the star chart. Okay, we're starting week 3. Whatever. Let's see what Mithrax has to tell us now. I might do some Iron Banner stuff, too. Definitely more King's Fall, because I'm still grinding out the weapons there. Thunderous Retort. Let's use Wish Ender. I was using Wish Ender in Crucible earlier, and I love Wish Ender. Wish Ender is so much fun. And it got buffed a little bit, too, so it doesn't draw nearly as slow anymore. Was there anything here? I got a Godroll Cantata the other day too. Awesome. Don't need anything else now because I literally have a 5 out of 5. Alright. Let's see what's here. Star chart navigation. You press the switch on the side of the treasure beacon. From a hidden compartment drops a piece of parchment. Densely covered in scribblings of a renegade pirate. Oh, the pirate map thing. Well, this is something different.
Guardian, we have new readings. Aramis' fleet moves across the system, pursuing relics of power. Summon your crew. And a request, please. As a favor to me.
What, buddy?
Do not involve Eido in your violence against the old crews.
Oh.
She is brave and curious, but does not yet understand the brutality of the world. There are pain truths in our history. I should have told her earlier, before all this. But I must learn before I can teach, and for that I need time. Disrupt Aramis' crews, and stop her from collecting the relics. Some mistakes must remain in the past.
Yeah, I'm sure Mithrax isn't proud of certain things of his past. And he's like, yeah, I don't want to tell my daughter about me being, you know, a pirate lord or whatever. Mithrax admits Eido should have known about the past of her people, but he wants to be the one to teach her. He has to give him time to prepare to do so responsibly. Yeah, so try our best to not involve her if we can. Loot expedition, bury treasure, and defeat combatants on Nesses. Combatants defeated during expedition grants additional progress. Grab a bunch of mounties. Don't really need anything in there. I do want just like one spyglass pitch or whatever. Let's do like one of the Ketchcrash missions. I haven't done Ketchcrash in a while. I would like to do one. This one doesn't say what day it's on or where it's at. But yeah, I can see how he doesn't want to involve his daughter in stuff on the off chance that it influences her poorly. And then damaging a champion with an arc ability. Don't think there's champions there. Let's put on this, the Thunderous Retort. Come on. Take that off. Thunderous Retort. And I don't know. Elemental striking, I guess. But yeah, he doesn't want to involve his daughter. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to involve my daughter either if I was some weird pirate lord and you had to gently break it to her that her straight arrow father is definitely not as straight arrow as she thought he was. I know when we first met Mithrax, way back in the day, before he was even a main character on Titan, that he was just another fallen captain from House Dusk, looting stuff off of Titan. And then we did that special mission to like spare his life, and then he helped us out with the Outbreak Perfected quest, and then all that stuff. So it is even from what we know of Mithrax, he has a complicated history. But now it might get even more complicated, real soon. So we'll do this. I just want to do. I feel like it's not forcing me to do Ketchcrash. Yes, Wish Ender. Maybe I'd do another video too on Iron Banner, because I would love to do that.
Aramis, tell this crew to stand down. We will show mercy.
I have seen the mercy of the machine spawn. The Elixni will not survive it.
We cannot survive without it.
Wish Ender does so much damage even for a normal foe. This one. Good one. Unlike other bows, you gotta like lean your shots up. So much damage. I feel like if this...
You're going all the way inside their ship? Won't that be dangerous?
We must discover the location of their lair. Only then may we uncover Aramis's plans.
Besides, it wouldn't be an adventure without some danger.
Ether storage is open.
were wise not to store all their treasure on this ship. They're more clever than I expected.
Of course not, because what if your ship gets raided like we're doing now, then you lose all your treasure. This is probably just what they were able to gather from our last little expedition they had.
Seems like they're throwing you a little going away party. I suggest grenades as parting gifts.
What the heck? Flash another super. Let's see if they adjust their shield. Ow, crap! They booby trapped everything. So like 4 times right now.
human musical tradition. Oh, how interesting.
Humming a sea shanty or whatever. What is it, just gold bars? Or gold coins? Sure, I guess. Whew, okay. I didn't need to do that for the week's, for this week's thing, but I wanted to do it just for fun. Loot expedition, buried treasure, and defeat combatants on Nesses. We just need to do an expedition? I'm assuming this one takes place on Nesses? Is that the thing? Let's see. Yeah, it shouldn't matter. I just like playing with Wishender. Arc and stasis damage, overload and unstoppable. I don't have anything that's intrinsically overload or unstoppable, unfortunately. What's even overload and unstoppable? Oh, overload bow. I don't think I can give Wishender 2, though. Let's see. Actually, let's go back to a scout rifle. I want to try DMT again. What else is overload and unstoppable? Oh, overload, unstoppable shotguns? Oh, okay. Goodness, I feel like so tired. I feel like the season really isn't turning into anything. I have like it's not like season of the Haunted. It feels like there's way less space.
There's treasure buried in these hills, hero. Let's dig it out.
There's no need to dig. I saw some beautiful scrap lying on the surface. Oh, the Elixni could build many things with such abundant materials.
I just get this nagging feeling that we're not really.
Your crewmate gives you power, Guardian.
Fire thing. Rapid fire is very
useful. Electronic interference slows our efforts. Eliminate our opponent's jammer.
Your allies' defenses.
Seems our little expedition has attracted some attention. Hurry up with that treasure haul.
I don't know. DMT just doesn't feel as good anymore for some reason. I don't know. The increased hip fire once you get to 5 stacks seems very
Your interpreter makes you strong, like me. Jammer disrupts our efforts. Dispose of it.
something about DMT just doesn't.
That cabal.
Your interpreter makes you strong, like me.
Cosmotron. It appears you've had a successful operation.
We have. When our mission concludes, I will call on yourself and Osiris again. How is he?
Osiris is still not well. But I have a feeling he can sense what goes on around him. It would comfort him to hear you.
We will do what we can to aid his recovery. Until we return, my friend.
Okay, did we get this done? Oh, combatants on Nesses defeated. Okay. We have to go to Nesses to defeat combatants, apparently. Weirdly enough. Okay, we can go to Nesses real quick and just do like a patrol or something. I don't know. Goodness, I feel so tired. I'm excited to do this, but just something about this is just not resonating with me. I feel like the story, I mean, I don't know. There's just something about the story that just isn't sitting well with me right now. Let me work on another one of these weapons for a little bit. Come on, transfer over. There we go, Defiance of Yasmin. Trying to work on upgrading this bad boy a little bit more. And yeah, let's just put on a rocket launcher. Alright, wants us to kill some more enemies here.
These Vex, they're building something.
Calculating probabilities. Yes, they are. Alert! I'm detecting abnormal Vex activity in a local quadrant.
Why would they leave these plates around if they get so angry when anyone steps on them?
the Blade Masters. Let's see which lost sector they repurposed for this. If I can, like, remember where it goes to. Oh, God. Blade Master, you say. Let me use a sword thing for this. I can recognize a lot. Well, I'm gonna recognize it from outside.
You become quite adept at bringing down these pirate lords. Do you think the rest are terrified?
They should be.
Here, you'll face to all and Tha'ern, with 4 cleavers between them. A strong arm and a sharp edge. They always think that's the only thing they need.
Do I recognize this law? I recognize it immediately. This is the one from the tank. This is like the reverse starting with the room. Because this is like where like you would show. Yeah, I guess it's like the shot. In here, and then there'd be like the front of the room where the boss would spawn or would start. I hear something like a beeping. Yeah, because this is like the track where they used to keep all like the crap.
Watch those cleavers. We don't want to tire out your ghost.
Oh, heavy ammo just spawned over here. Yeah, this is like the ball. I don't think it's start. Yeah, this is like that weird lost sector from the big small room and stuff like that. Alright, looks like it's another pot of some sort. I'll
Mithrax hasn't told you any more about these relics, has he?
Oh, no, you
I suppose it's need to know. And Mithrax knows.
Spider, why are you using a secure channel? Did my father tell you to do so?
Huh? Clever scribe. No more flattery? Well, Mithrax asked me to keep you at arm's length. Perhaps he doesn't want you mixing in with our unsavory business.
Were those his exact words?
Only a guess. Who can say? And after all, who am I to question the Count?
Spider, I will find out what's going on here.
Yeah, Mithrax doesn't want to get Spider doesn't want to get on Mithrax's bad side after last week's conversation. So he's like, yeah, I've been told by your father to keep you at arm's length and to not let you interfere with our business. Like, yeah, don't do that. Oh, there's another conversation I gotta witness at the ether tank. Alright, whatever. We'll do it. Yeah, I'm not surprised that Mithrax was more or less told, or Spider was more or less told, keep my daughter away from your business. And he's like, okay. And then she's like, why are you keeping me away? Because your dad told me to, that's why. Alright, let's see what badness we're about to watch now. Hi, boys. Oh, there's Eido.
Spider, there are questions my father refuses to answer.
Oh, no.
Have you seen him act this way before? You two were friends once.
What?
Even if Mithrax had friends back then, I wasn't among them. I couldn't possibly speak to his behavior.
You're being evasive.
Oh, evasive? I prefer to think of it as coy. Well then, your father was unpredictable. We could have had everything we wanted if he listened to me, but he always knew better.
Oh, man.
Look at him now. Cal of a house, holed up inside the city. Picking over ruins, pretending he's content in the shadow of the great machine.
We were offered scraps and we took them.
Oh, is that ingratitude I hear?
I do not call the truth ingratitude, but enough of who my father is. Who was he?
Oh, no.
I expected this from Spider, but not from you.
I am simply performing my duties as scribe of House Light. I will gather knowledge regardless of who would keep it from me.
Ruckus, I told you not to speak of this. Do I have to dock your tongue?
Father! I apologize for the Kel's behavior.
Apology accepted. I see now. You're afraid little Eido will take off those rose-colored glasses. Such a delightful human phrase. And what will she see when she looks at you then? Do not speak to my daughter again. Oh, don't worry about me. Though, I'm not the only one who remembers. Sooner or later, she'll learn the truth. But I'm sure it will all work out. After all, what is it you say? The light provides.
Wow, Mithrax just flat out threatened Spider with docking, which basically means cutting off your limbs. That's why some of the Elixni have 2 arms or 3 arms, while some of them have 4. It's like punishment. Man,
Excellent,
he's flat out,
excellent.
and he's taken a hard stance against stuff like that in the past, where he doesn't dock any of his allies or any of the people within his house. He flat out threatened to do that. It was like, yo, if you keep speaking to my daughter like this, I'm gonna dock you. I'm like, whoa, he has a hard policy from doing that. See, this one has missing arms. This one was docked. That's it. This one has 4 arms. This one has 2. And he threatens Spider with, I'm gonna dock your tongue if you keep talking all this nonsense. And like, ooh. And even Eido kind of saw that her father can be very threatening if he really wants to be. He's just chosen not to. Huh. Interesting.
Hey there, Captain. Figured I'd better take over while Mithrax is preoccupied. I heard he's dealing with some family issues.
Yeah, he is.
From what I could gather, he tried to shut Eido out from all this pirate business. Might have lost his temper. Definitely lost face.
Yeah, he did.
Poor Eido. What do they say? Never meet your heroes? Kinda tough when your hero's your dad. No surprise to me Mithrax has got some secrets. Everybody's got something that keeps him up at night. I'm sure they'll work it out. Folks have a way of putting aside their differences when the world's at stake. Just look at me and Zavala. Or me and Ikora. Or me and...
Or just me and anybody, really.
Anybody, really.
He doesn't get along with anybody but, like, maybe Eris, and that's pretty much it. You find Drifter handling communications while Mithrax is busy speaking with Eido. Yeah, I'm sure they'll figure stuff out. Yeah, they might, or they might not. We'll see. Visit the spider again. What does he want to give me another shell game of giving me crap? I got like 500 gold last week.
I am the supply. What can a simple operator like me
Back
do
for
for the hero of the Vanguard?
Loss. That's bad luck. Let's just pick one at the far right. Ah, more glimmer. Bad luck again, though it's a real shame. But I suppose we'll have cold streaks from time. Oh, that was supposed to be crap. Hey, Titans, give me a while to restock. I'll let you know when I have some new engrams to distribute. I'm sure you'll win next time. Fixes you with a condescending smile. We don't really see his face. It's behind his little mask. Eido's always comes through over the radio. More energy interference, she cries. That was the last piece of the triangulation data I required. I believe I have figured out a way to block these energy spikes. Should another occur. You seem to be the catalyst, she tells you. Thus, I will trigger my suppression field the next time Spider asks you to pay him a social call. Puzzled together. I don't understand what she's trying to do on the backside. Okay, they're busy with
I
stuff
do
again.
enjoy your visits.
Oh, there's a message though here. What's this message?
Baron Spider, I greet you in the light.
Baron? I haven't heard that in some time. What is it you want, Scribe Eido?
I have heard that you have a great interest in human cultures, and as such have acquired many curiosities.
Yes. I had quite the collection before my unfortunate relocation.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't why you hailed me. Get to the point.
I have a question.
Of course you do.
You and my father came from the House of Wolves, once known as the House of Gentle Weavers. I have very little record of that time. A first-hand account would be invaluable.
The Kel wouldn't like my speaking to you.
Mithrax Kel would understand. This is important to the history of House Light, of which you are a part.
You don't know what your father is capable of, little
Yeah,
scribe.
he's scared of.
What does that mean?
This conversation never happened.
Yeah,
That went rather poorly.
Yeah, he's scared of him, that's why. You want to speak to him? You want to speak to... about Mithrax's time in the House of Wolves? Nah, bruh. Even Spider's not that stupid. He'd be like, nah, I'm not gonna talk to you about that, because, yeah, there was a time when he was part of the House of Wolves, and that was probably right before or right after he was a pirate thug, so he definitely doesn't want to talk about that. Was that last week's terminal? No. Hold on, I'm gonna respawn here just to double check, because I don't remember getting last week's terminal if there was one. Let's just respawn. But yeah, he's like, I want to know about the House of Wolves. Like, no, you really don't. You don't want to know about that. That is some bad stuff, bro. House of Wolves was a bad time, and if Mithrax was part of the House of Wolves and he was able to make a name for himself within the House of Wolves, no bueno. He definitely didn't make a name for himself within the House of Wolves via doing great stuff. For him to make a name for himself in the House of Wolves, he must have been one bad guy. Oh, I did miss last week's tournament. Okay, so what's this week's?
I kept this part quiet. I think half of those pirate lords didn't know what they had to begin with. They knew these things were powerful, but not why. Crack one open and you'd find a finger bone or a knot of old hair. Strong stuff. Smells awful. Ask me how I know. I've been holding on to them, but I figured you might want them.
Why?
I thought to myself, you know who might like something strange and unsettling? Eris Morn.
A gift, then?
Well, yeah, Moondust. You could call it a gift.
The sentiment is appreciated. But no. You know what you possess. These relics are not simple curiosities to be hoarded. They might serve a greater purpose.
And what's that?
Am I your conscience? Discover this for yourself. They are reliquaries, objects of great power. The darkness moves just beneath its skin. Do you feel it? It ruptures, flows, envelops.
Ooh, I like listening to you talk.
And I enjoy your silence.
They both are talking. I mean, Drifter's just hitting on Eris just to see if he can get something out of her. I think they kind of are under the impression. Something about this makes me think that they both know what they are, but they don't really want to talk about it out in the open. Drifter is trying to coax Eris into helping him deal with this kind of stuff, but she seems disinterested, or she's just hoping that the Drifter can figure this out on her own, or on his own. Yeah, he's trying to, like, be flirty and stuff like that, but I have an idea as far as what they might be, but I don't really know what they are. It's kind of like pieces of, like, the Boogeyman, maybe? Because, yeah, he's saying that when you crack one open, you find some hair, a finger bone, this or that. It sounds like they might be, like, cut up pieces of something or somebody, like, separated and put into jars and put into, like, the furthest parts of the galaxy. Almost like an old enemy got cut up into little bits and got put away in, like, in jars. I can only think of, like, Imhotep from, like, The Mummy, where, like, he was separated and put in a bunch of different places to keep, stay away. And I'm trying to think to myself in the lore, who would the Fallen fear so much that they would want to separate this person, put them in separate jars, store them away where no one would find them, and someone who is also like a key figure of the darkness. The only person that I can think of that they would be that scared of, and that would, like, be someone whom they are trying to forget about, is this person who Mithrax himself mentioned a really long time ago during the season of the Splicer, which this person was like called Skira the Watcher, which is like their version of Freddy Krueger, who used to prey on them in their dreams. And the way that they were able to beat them, or beat this entity, was to forget about this person. When they stopped fearing this person, and when they stopped giving power to this person's idea, this person no longer had, influence over them. And how would you best do this? You would probably do this by putting them, storing them away and forgetting about them, like putting them in these jars. Maybe this Skira entity was like a physical person. But I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of as far as what these might be. I might be way off here, but I'm calling it now that maybe this is like Skira, like another disciple of the Witness or something like that. Or I don't know. It'll make sense later, but maybe that's what I'm kind of calling her.
I make the demands.
There's a button here. Hit Jupiter's. Oh, there we go. that's the week again. It's pretty short, a little bit more family drama stuff. It doesn't have to be super long, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. Eris and Drifter are kind of going back and forth to see if they can get something out of the other. I mean, Drifter's just trying to do it just to be cute with Eris, and Eris is just kind of like, yeah, I'm busy. Come back later. The Baif. Let's go to the Helm real quick and deposit this treasure and see if there's a little bit more dialogue between Mithrax and Eido. And then we'll do, like, this treasure piece. Just because last week was really short and this week might be kind of short as well. It's only been extended just because I did Ketchcrash first. But, yeah, I mean, it seems... if I had to guess as to what it might be, I'm going to guess that this Skira individual, or whatever, is like cut up into these little pieces and kind of been separated at some point. That's like, how would you beat like a... Here, I'm just gonna... There's like how would you beat this eldritch demon or whatever? Like some sort of ritual to separate this demon, put them in separate jars, hide the jars amongst the stars. It seems about right. I'm not too sure. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe they're trying to, like, gather a disciple of the witness. Alright, let's put this jar on the table. Can I kind of tell what these jars are? You can't really see inside of them, right? No, they're just jars.
I've been trying to determine what exactly is inside these reliquaries, but I dare not open them.
Good job.
The resulting surge of darkness energies would have unforeseeable effects on my physiology. However, I did manage to secure a centuries-old Vanguard mission report from the Cryptarchy. The reporting Guardian said that Elixni crews were infighting over what he called, quote, chunks of rotting meat. The report is of dubious quality, but it did make me wonder if the relic could be biological in nature.
Yeah, so this is going back to the thing I was saying before, that it seems like some sort of biological matter, or, in this case, a person was split in half, or split and separated amongst, like, these jars, and maybe they're trying to do this in order to kind of, like, weaken this Skira's individual's power on everything, but I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. It's Skira, this Skira the Watcher individual that Mithrax mentioned a really long time ago, whom, at the time when he was talking with Ikora, he was like, it's probably nothing. And even again, this week, once more, or I guess in the beginning of the season, he was like, it's probably nothing. I'm just worried about some weird superstitious thing. It's nothing. And even Mithrax and Spider are talking like, oh, we could have everything this time. But we just have to do this. I'm like, what are they mentioning? What are they discussing? I don't know. But again, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I mean, that's week 3. Not a whole lot. I'm kind of calling it now that this might be Skira. Maybe some sort of disciple of the witness, if I had to guess, but we'll find out later, obviously. Let's do this thing though. Cryptic quaterings. Quarterings. I don't know. The bay filled me chest, although drown I did not. I coughed and shivered me way through the mist. They dreamed I was lost. My sad scraper was not. Yet all that I wished was tight in me fist. Obviously, it's telling us to go to the Dreaming City in the Bay of Drowned Wishes. Which is, like, the first lost sector right here, right? Yeah, the Bay of Drowned Wishes. The story is getting kind of interesting, but we'll see in the long run. Or in the short run. I don't know if it will be Skira. And again, the Drifter and Eris are experts on the darkness. They're subject matter experts on that. And the Drifter, even last week, said that he kind of has an idea as to what it might be. And even this week with their a terminal dialogue, him and Eris are kind of like going back and forth as to what it might be. But neither of them are explicitly saying. Maybe because Eris isn't bothering herself because she thinks Drifter is playing coy. But Drifter might be genuinely not sure what he's doing. Eris is off doing her own thing too. As of the last week of Season of the Haunted, she had informed the Drifter that she had found something that he might find interesting, and now he has something that she might find interesting. They're just kind of going back and forth. Strike out at me. The words, fuck yeah. This is ridiculously stupid. I swore I was dead at the shore of the lake. Their shadows stretched long as they searched the debris. But though they did strike out at me and me take, their words found me ears and they didn't find me. So it's the strike, shadows, dead lake, probably the EDZ strike, if I had to guess. Lake of Shadows, yeah. Alright, let's go back to orbit real quick.
The Taken compromised a Red Legionary. It would explain how organized they've been. Without Oryx, I didn't think they could still, well, take.
I read this, hold on a second. Me long expedition led to no reward. Me bones cried for rest, and yet I could not yield. Lest I hear the sound of a crewmate's drawn sword, I shiver with terror at what they might wield. Beat an expedition while wielding a sword, I'm assuming? Huh. Sure, I guess. We can try that. Just have a sword with me. Sounds easy enough. We'll throw in Heart Shadow for fun. And Hollow Denial, why not? Okay. Hollow Denial, New Purpose. I forgot, I didn't even check the store. What's in the store right now? Not much. Photovoltaic shell. Snake bite. Huckleberry ornament. Why the hell do they keep trying to get us to use Huckleberry? It's not gonna happen. That's not even a very good Huckleberry ornament, honestly. Basically, just do an expedition with the sword equipped, I'm assuming. Goodness. Ooh. Rusted coin. I mean, I guess I'll take it. Eververse engram. Did I get? Oh, ooh.
So this is Nesses. What a strange place to hide a treasure.
Makes sense, though. Why pay for a bunch of defenses when the fakes will do it for free?
Pirates are more cunning than I anticipated.
I'll take that as a compliment, crab cakes.
Our ship's servitor will bolster your allies' defenses.
But yeah, like pay for people to guard you.
Our ship's servitor will bolster your allies' defenses.
I sense an opportunity. Secure that cabal.
That loot's calling our names, hero. Move it on back toward our ship.
Our crew servitor answers your call.
Our efforts are being halted by remote jammers. How ingenious.
Back the way we came. Ugh.
big ball of ether coming to back you up, hero. I know a mark when I see one. Bag that cabal.
Your service makes you strong, like me.
Well done, Guardian. It's clear you've been to Nesses many times. I'd like to see the lakes of Radiolaria someday.
What the hell for? You can't drink Vex milk, can't set sail on it, and swimming in it kills you.
Radiolaria has much to teach us. It's home to the greatest meta-consciousness in the known universe.
Your dad kicked down their front door with nothing but a splicer gauntlet. How smart could they be?
Alright, so we did this part. The red ground of Nesses would soon be me grave. A column reached high into the hue. Though cistern did beckon, no water it gave. The pyramid's imprint I sought to pass through. Cistern, column, pyramid imprint, pass through. Squatting has to go to the Nesses. Cistern's right here. There's like a giant pyramid thing inside the cistern, so maybe we'll try here. let's throw on Outbreak with I don't know, fusion rifle. God, these pirate things. Yeah, that giant golden thing over there in the distance. And it has like a pyramid shaped door. Let's see if that's where we need to go. There it is. Crewmates were... Oh God, hold on a second. Let me just hold this again. Me crewmates were nearing. 'Twas just as I feared. The terrible fluid did fall from the sky. I fancied I noticed beyond broken sphere a place that was safe for me, treasure and I. Fluid fall from the sky, broken sphere, treasure. Down below us? I'm not sure. Fluid falling from the sky, broken sphere. It's either here or one other place I can think of. Let's see. Curious if it was somewhere behind us. I don't think so. I forget. Might actually just be back at the cistern, actually. Because me crewmates were near, I fancied I noticed beyond broken sphere. Fluid did fall from the sky. Broken sphere treasure. Fluid that fell from the sky. Broken sphere treasure. There's a couple places this could be. Someone on Nesses obviously wouldn't bring us to Nesses, we just try to tell us to somewhere else. trying to think of where this could be. Terrible fluid did fall from the sky. Beyond, I broken Comey message. Remember me? I don't know who this is. Broken sphere. I'm gonna double check up here just to make sure there was nothing up here. It led me right up here. I wonder if it's something that I can see from up here or somewhere near here. Definitely not gonna look this up. Treasure map. Broken sphere. Anything over here in the corners? Well of flame. Broken sphere. Is there anything here? Fissure, Tangle, Well of Echoes, Inverted Spire. God, I don't know. Oh crap, I dropped my controller. No. Terrible fluid did fall from the sky. I fancied I noticed beyond Broken Sphere a place for me and me treasure and I. Fluid did fall from the sky. I feel like Artifact's Edge is the only place I can think of. Hold on a second. This is like... Oh, there's no fluid here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up, but man, I can't think of anything right now. I'm just too tired. But no, we're gonna call it for here. For the time being, at least. I'm just gonna give up on it for now. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Am I gonna call it here? I just spawned back here. There's a waterfall. Is it like right over here? Sphere, waterfall falling from the sky. That's a waterfall falling from the sky. I don't think I can go this far this way though. It is right here. Like, wait a minute. I was literally about to give up. I was like, wait a minute. There's a waterfall right there. Fall from the sky. Sphere. Okay, whatever. I was like, this place is literally a broken sphere. Where the hell am I gonna go? Oh, God. Okay. Alright, now we're finally done for the week. I finished the stupid map puzzle without looking it up. I'm like, wait a minute, broken sphere fall from the sky. Oh man, Nesses is filled with broken spheres. Okay, we're gonna stop for the week for today. That was pretty good. Didn't give up. Never give up.